Please have your seat. First of all, if you know that you were smuggled here, you already know. Just repent. Just bow your head small, let your neighbor not know. And under your breath, repent. You know why? If, for example, you want to be like, let's say you want to be like Ambassador Vincent, right? You really want to be like him. And he's teaching you how to be successful like him, he's doing something. And he says the event is, let's say, 1,500. Abi? That you should pay to attend the event. And you know that you want to be like him. Then guess what? You get to the gate, time to pay. You now see your brother at the gate as a bouncer. Your brother will tell you, don't worry, Jare, keep your money, enter for free. And then what do? You enter. Now, let me ask you a question. When he's teaching, they say some things are taught, some things are caught, right? The things that he's teaching, you may actually get it. But how many of you know that the things that are supposed to be caught, you will not catch it? Are we aware? Oh, okay. People are keeping quiet. It means that he's entering. That's the truth. You can't cheat your way into something and expect to get the best out of it. It's not possible. Are we following? That's why I said, you're already here. We realize we didn't chase anybody away, Abby. They say we should chase, but we do not chase. We just know wahala, you're already here. But next time, what you should be thinking is, how do I become a said leader? What do I need to do to ensure that the next time a meeting holds, I'll be qualified to be there? I don't have to sneak myself anywhere. Because some of you, when we're doing the whole thing, come out, your heart was beating. Is that not so? Okay, the way you put eye me, I know I'm talking to you. Do you want the truth or do you want someone to lie to you? Even if you want to lie, I don't know how to lie. I'll tell you the truth, okay? So please, next time. Can I have my slide quickly? Can I have my slide? Gideon, just bring my phone. Let me be using my phone because I only have 10 minutes. Okay, good. Obsession. Now, I don't think I'm worthy to share this slide I'm sharing. That's why I put which name did I put there? I will not take glory that is not my own. This is not my slide. It's not my training. It was Ambassador Mike's training. He gave it to us hot in Nairobi. First thing I want to say is that this topic alone took about delegates. How many hours the boss might spend on this obsession alone? 8 hours. Some are saying 2, some are saying 6, some are saying 8. Let me take the average, 5 hours. And they gave me 10 minutes. They gave me about 10-15 minutes to talk. I've already used 2 minutes to talk already. So, if you were not in Nairobi, you're not in Nairobi. I will attempt to summarize, but the summary I give is nothing compared to those who were there. My second lesson, I like teaching lessons before the lessons, Abi. My second lesson is when there's an opportunity to attend something, there are many of you here who should have been delegates at the event we had in Nairobi. You had the capacity. People when not even reach you were there. But because you are so full of excuses, you are so used to giving excuses, you gave an excuse. And normally when you give excuses, your leader will beg you. Your leader will convince you, but this time we're not convincing anybody. So what does that mean? Next time there's something you should attend, no matter the cost, because everybody paid for their tickets, everybody paid for their everything. Make sure that you are there. Are we following? Yes. So let me summarize. The first thing is you need to be obsessed with becoming a G leader. And one of our leaders, I'm not going to call his name, he's going to come and talk about what does it mean to become a G leader. The former G leadership ranking is scrapped out already. No longer exists. Are you following? A new one is going to come out and he will teach you how to get there. I'm not going to go into that, okay? But first of all, when we are done here, your number one goal is, my obsession is how do I become a G leader? That's the first thing. The next thing I wrote here is obsession. What is obsession? Let's read it together. 1, 2, go. Keynote there is an idea or thought that continually. What does continually means? Is it present continuous, Abi? Continually. When you wake up, when you sleep, when you are angry, when you are happy, when you are eating, when you are meeting your husband or meeting your wife, it is in your mind. Continually. So it never stops. Contrary, preoccupies. Preoccupies means your subconscious mind. Subconscious means even when you don't want to think about the business, you are thinking about it. You meet somebody, the person is greeting you, you've spoken to them, you've started cracking jokes with them, you want to collect their number before you even remember that you are prospecting. Are you following? Those are some characteristics of being what? Obsessed, okay? Preoccupies or intrudes. Boss Mike broke down this intrude for us. I cannot really break it down so much because you were not there. But I'll prepare you. I will prepare you. Intrude means, who is an intruder? What is an intruder? Unwanted visitor, someone that just breaks into your house. You don't even know, they just intrude. Now, if obsession means you can't help it. Are you following? You can't help it. You're just thinking about the business. You can't help it. I remember when I had my daughter. After they wheeled me out of the theater, I was in labor for 28 hours. I now did CS on top. So I was a wreck. And they wheeled me out of the theater. I couldn't move, obviously. I now called my husband, my baby, come. He said, Ma, what is it? Well done. I said, baby, bring my phone. He said, what is wrong with this? I said, baby, just bring my phone. He brought it. I said, go to WhatsApp. He said, you cannot. I said, baby, just please go to WhatsApp. He said, okay. I said, go to encoding room. The guy was weak, but he's used to me. He was like, you can't even talk, you cannot. What? I said, baby, just. I had not seen my daughter at that time. They had wheeled her into ICU. I said, open the encoding room. I said, Lola, 5 ED. Only 3 ED. My husband, as he was typing it, he was just typing it. But some people, just pregnancy alone, you never don't know. I'm planning, my wedding is in December. You've taken break from October. And you want financial freedom. It cannot happen in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, I don't have time. Now, great men and women focused on one thing all their life. All great men and women, they focused on what? One thing all their life. I'm going to be mentioning some names here. Spinning me, I cannot really see the slide very well. I'm going to be mentioning some names here. And when I mention their names, show their names, you just say what they are known for. Okay? Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, what are they known for? What are they known for? Microsoft, computers, big gadgets. Okay? Chimamanda Adichie, what's she known for? Writing. Will you see her going to go and act? If you check it, people that are doing acting, they are writing book, they are producing, they can be great. You must perfect one thing. You must become a master globally at one thing before you start moving to another thing. Okay? The next person I'm going to show here, Abraham Lincoln, what was he known for? Politics, presidency, freeing the slaves. Abi? Eric Warren, what was he known for? Not real estate. Michael Jackson, what's he known for? What's that dance? This dance. Everybody, see, you must be every great person in life that we talk about. One thing. They are known for one thing. After you perfect that one thing, there will now be fruits from that one thing. Other things will come out of that one thing, but you must perfect that one thing. That's what obsession is about. Now, some things not about obsession. I have 7 more minutes. Number 1, obsessed people cannot serve. Those of you at the back, I did not hear you. Obsessed people cannot serve what? C'est pas possible. It's not possible. And let me just be walking in the bank. As I'm walking in the bank, at least it's on a short bread. Then I'll be doing my... You are not obsessed and you can never make it. No, because it's not fair that some of us morning to night we are doing the business. Then you are doing something else. You now come... No, you can never make it. And if you make it, after a while, you stop making it. Because your downlines will bring serious prospects to the office, and you're not in the office, you're not around. Oh, I'm closing at 6 o'clock. Obsessed people can't serve 2 masters. So if you're here, whether they smuggled you in or you're in, and you want to become a multi-millionaire from this business, you must choose the master you want to serve. If you want to be a master in the bank, no wahala. You can be a Tony Lumelu one day. You can be all those things. But if you want to be a master here, then stay here. Number 2, let's read number 2 together. 1, 2, go. When boss was giving us this training at at Nairobi. When he finished, everybody, normally, there was one particular day that, normally after the training, we'll all be just still laughing. One particular day after the training, because Mike said, he has not even started doing business. Eh? I said, if our founder has not started, it means that I have to go for presentation, they have to close me down, then I'll go for QSG. After that training, all of us just packed our bags. We just packed our bags, everything, and we're just, we're just going to our rooms because we're sober reflection. He said, if you are struggling with distraction, you're not obsessed. You're not obsessed. Let me give an example that everybody can relate to. How many of us have been in love before? Raise your hand. Okay? Raise your hand now. Don't be too serious for love now. How many have been in love? They don't even break my heart. Say, good. You know how it is when you're in love, fresh love, bah? Even if you are the busiest person in the world, you will still call that person. When the lady says, he's not calling because he's busy, I say, madam, he doesn't like you. She doesn't, if no matter how busy somebody is, they will call you. When you're obsessed, nothing can distract. Your children will not be a distraction when you're obsessed. Nothing can distract you. Your church or your work or office, so nothing can distract you. The economy will not be, dollar rising for you, prospect not coming, nothing will distract you if you're obsessed. I don't have time to go deep into that. Distractions. Oh, let's read that one together. 1 to go. Oh, but okay, you don't understand. My team is this, my team is that, my office this, my office that. No. If you are giving excuses as to why you're not succeeding, it means you're not obsessed yet. And if you're not obsessed, don't expect to blow in this business. And if you have blown, you are going to unblow. Okay, put that right there. If you don't have the business on your mind 247, you will never have financial freedom. This is not my slide, this is Ambassador Mike's slide. So anything I'm saying now is him. If you don't have business on your mind 247, you can't have financial freedom. It's not possible. You can make money, yes, but that financial freedom, you cannot have it. Okay? Number 3 thing to note about obsession. The proof of obsession is what? I can't hear you. Is what? Of what?
Time, money, energy, life.
Those of you that are not talking, what's happening? You can't see? Next time, come to Kenya so you can be in front. If I don't pepper you, who will? The proof of obsession is sacrifice of time. I'm too busy. You're not obsessed. Because if you're obsessed, the business will be number 1, everything else follows. Sacrifice of money. How can you? I don't understand how somebody will say your rent will expire and it's a prayer point, your office rent. I don't understand. You encashed every month and when office rent expires and you say you don't have money. I don't understand. I'm confused. An office that you go to every day, as it's your personal office, you are presenting there every day. You're not obsessed. You're not obsessed. Because if you're obsessed, you'll be amortizing. Something I learned from Ambassador. Amortization. So you'll be keeping money aside. If your rent is 1 million naira in an office, you are keeping like 100, 150K aside every month. So when the time comes, guess what? You can do what? Pay it. It's part of obsession. Earning money and eating everything is lack of obsession. Sacrifice of what? Energy. Even life safe. When I saw this one, I say, hey, everything must be there. There were times then I used to say that I'll have only 500 naira. When we started the business, I was so broke. I have only 500 naira. And the question is now, this 500 naira, do I use it to buy food? Or do I use it to make calls? And guess what we used to choose? Calls. Because, okay, if I buy food today and I eat, what next? What next? That's why I was very skinny. I thought I was naturally skinny. I don't know that it was poverty that was making me skinny. Obsession. But obsession will always pay off. Number 4, obsession is what? Devotion. Devotion. What is devotion? Love, loyalty, enthusiasm for your goal. Some of you, the reason why you're not hitting your goal is that you're not obsessed about hitting that goal. You don't love the business. You don't. This sweat thing. G8 leaders, I'll remove my wig. This heat is too much. I can't even concentrate again. Love, loyalty. You see, if somebody is talking negatively about your upline, and you are there, and you are keeping quiet, you're not obsessed. Somebody's now, nobody is perfect, I agree. What will you do? Go and meet your upline and say, this person is saying things about you. This person is saying X, Y, Z. Is it true? Are you getting what I'm saying? That's what they ask. You don't say, hey, that's what she did. That's what he did. That one is, You must have love. You must protect everything that has to do with your business. Obsession is love, loyalty, devotion, enthusiasm. So the way you even talk about the business, you're not even excited about it. You're not obsessed about it. If you told me that, do we have football lovers here? Do we have Man U fans here? Chelsea fans? Okay, Arsenal. Now, you know how you talk about football, Abi? How you talk about football, this person, that person. You are passionate about. If you've not started talking about the business like that, you're not obsessed. You're not what? You're not obsessed. You know the mind, you are going to a place that is a Chelsea-dominated, let's say, bar. You wear your Man U jersey there. Nothing will happen. That's obsession. So you're obsessed there, you're not obsessed about this business. You go somewhere, they're talking badly about our business. This and you are keeping quiet. You're not obsessed. And if you're not obsessed, you don't deserve to earn from the business. Number 5. Obsessed people don't what? Obsessed people don't give excuses. This one hits hard. Why did you not? Because you are not obsessed. If you're obsessed, you take responsibility. They don't give excuses. Why didn't you make terminal last month? It's because my downline's on this leg. Slow down. You are not obsessed. Obsessed people what? They don't give excuses. So the moment you find yourself giving an excuse for something, just know that you're not what? Obsessed. Number 6, obsession is what? Obsession is what? On this side, wake up. Obsession is what? What will make a human being with goals, ambitions, children, go and blow up his or herself? As in, you go and you want to kill some people, you blow yourself up. Why don't you just throw the bomb? But you blow yourself up. It's what? Fanatism. Fanatism. Now, the good thing is that if you're a fanatic in our business, you don't need to blow yourself up, Abi. You just become extremely rich beyond your wildest imaginations. You must be fanatical about the business. What is fanaticism? Let me explain. It is an extreme interest in something to a degree that some people find what? If you are still normal, if people are not calling you Amazon, thank you. If they are not calling you La Bona Bona, and you know how prospects are, they will not call you La Buena Vida. They want to mock you. There was that La Buena Buena thing. That La Buena Viva. That La Bula Buna Na Buddha. There's nothing you know here. If they've not started calling you La Buna Na Buddha, oh Mama Amazon. If they've not started, you're not obsessed. Because when you're obsessed, when somebody's in love, everybody will know now. Abi? Everybody will see you making calls. Those days of midnight calls. We wasted our life. My people are here. 12 to 4. You're on the call with one guy. Or one lady. Then MTN was 12 to 4:30 then. The other one was 11 to... My people, I see you. We did that thing here. You now wake up in the morning, you're useless, cannot do anything. That's obsession. Obsession. I'm giving this practical example so that you can understand what it means to be obsessed. When I'm done, you will know whether you're obsessed or not, because you're not obsessed yet. You're not obsessed. When you're obsessed, you would be jealous for your business. Oh, this me, I'm a peaceful person. This person, somebody was insulting your business. I'm a man of peace. I don't want to say anything because I cannot carry La Buena Vida on my head. You're not obsessed. If somebody is talking badly about your child, will you remember peace? Somebody is talking about your mother, and you are there. Will you remember peace? You would have reacted before you remember that you are a man of peace. You must be jealous for this business. You must protect this business. That's obsession. That's obsession. Now, keys to being obsessed. Like I said, I'm rushing this thing. I have just 2 more minutes. Keys to being obsessed. Number 1 is what? Let's read together. 1, 2, go.
Realize that you are not yet
No. I want you to say, I realize that I am not obsessed. 1, 2, everybody. I realize that I am not obsessed. The first step to solving a problem is by realizing that there's a problem, Abi. How many of you say, after this thing I've said, you are obsessed actually? Raise your hand. You are not. You're not obsessed. Because if you are, you'd have been in front. Yes, if you're obsessed, I will know you. Are you following? Those who are obsessed, I know them. If you are raising your hand and I don't know you, you are not obsessed yet. So the fact that you are raising your hand, it means you have a problem. Because no, when you are arguing, doctor is telling you are sick and you are arguing, how will they help you? So I'm going to ask again. If after what I've said here, you agree that you're actually obsessed, raise your hand. I've seen some people can never make it in this business. You know why? You say, I need to help you. It's pride. Yeah, I'm still raising my hand. Who are you trying to fall for? Is it me? Are you following? And that's the problem with many people. Realize that you're not. Are you making up to 10 million naira yet? No, you're not obsessed. You're not. And the moment you realize it will help you. Don't try and form right, you know. Which is better, having money in your account or being right? How many school fees can being right pay? After you raise your hand, I will know if I see you tomorrow, I will not even know you. It's not just try, be obsessed. But some of you will try your way, try. This one to try. Number 2 is what? Let's do this again. I want to go. Act like you are being followed by a secret. Hey, Jesus. I say, boss wounded us in Nairobi. He finished us. He said, if a secret camera is following you or your activities every day, and they play it for your downlines. In fact, you call for some meeting, they will not come. He said, boss, if this is what you are doing, I don't want to follow you. Even me, I'm doing more than you. Number 3. If Floyd Mayweather ran his business the way you are running your own, will he be a world champion? If Cristiano Ronaldo ran his football career the way you are running your business, will he be number 1? We are judging ourselves now, but are you still obsessed? There's one that Boss K says. Boss K says, don't cry for the money you do not make from the business you do not do. That's all. Don't cry for money you do not make some of you, the money that is in your GTC. If you analyze this thing very well, you are owing alliance. If you call doctor and say, Doc, my GTC, I'm seeing 100 million, I don't know how the 100 million came. Because from my activity, it's supposed to be 10.5. Or at least 10 million. Finally, number 4, because I don't have time. Identify the distractions that are competing with your goals. I'm going to stop here. Because if you are not there, you are not there. So you will not eat everything that we eat. I'll stop at 4. Identify the distractions that are competing with your goals. And I'm going to, before I leave the stage, I'm going to give us 30 seconds to do that. Just write it down. If you say you don't have any distraction, you are not, and your own case is even worse. Because you're not obsessed and you think you're obsessed. Everybody, just write it down. Take 30 seconds. And then I'll be out of here. 30 seconds. Just write it down. It can be 3, 4, 5. Someone say how many. Write the top 3. The top 3 things that you know are stopping you, are distracting you from hitting your goals. The top 3 things that if they put this one here, they put the business, you choose that one. Some of you need to write a human being's name and cancel it. Obsession. Okay, we have 10 more seconds to do that. 10 more seconds to do that. Are we done writing? If you're not writing your distraction, it's yourself you are doing, not me. I've written my own down. And I'm working on it. Writing, everybody has. Everybody has distractions. Those things that are competing with your goals in the business. For example, it's not waking up early. Sleep. Write it down. So what are you going to do with those things? For some of them, you're going to separate from them. Some of them, you're going to divorce them. but you must ensure that your goal is, I must become a G leader. When the requirements are called, tell yourself you must become a G leader. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. God bless you.
Can we put a round of applause for her, please? Wow. Now, the question is, are you obsessed? Oh. What it simply means that none of us here have started. If Ambassador Mike